And so we begin this story with Sparda leaving behind 3 blades for his 3 sons. Naturally, Yamato would go to Virgil, the katana-esque weapon. I wanted to say sword, but I don't think YouTube will let me say sword, at least this early in the video. But Rebellion almost looks more like a great sword than a sword, so we're gonna go ahead and say the great sword Rebellion left for his son Dante, and the middle child, who is essentially Goku in this timeline, but he's not gonna be named Goku, and he sure as hell ain't gonna be named Kakarot. This is the child that gets the sword, known as Atherton, and his name? Axel. Okay, why these names? What significance do these names have? Well, I'm gonna read it. I'm not that smart. I'm gonna read it. Axel is roughly translated as Father is Peace in Hebrew. I figured Goku might find one of the many women in Devil May Cry that are strong women that have fought. Lucia, Trish, Lady, kind of attractive. And of all the Z fighters, Goku got with the chick first. And had a family first, I should say. As far as Atherton is concerned, Schmidt. Thank you. I firmly believe that Axel would be dedicated to trying to keep the brothers from killing each other. He would try to get Dante to, okay, fighting for fun is good, but he's a bit wild with it. So maybe care about people that you're fighting with? Whereas Virgil, it's just a crusade for more demonic power. So that's not the right way about going strong, like trying to get strong. In this continuity, there's no Saiyans, meaning it's just a guy with Goku's demeanor who grew up differently. Naturally, that way of being raised is gonna change the character a little bit. We'll begin this timeline, Devil May Cry 3, with Axel answering the door, getting pizzas, and Dante coming out from his shower. Yeah, Axel would still be with Dante because the whole hunting demons and not letting him destroy humanity thing, he can get behind that. Plus, I still see Axel be a bit of a foodie, so he's got 2 pizzas and Dante has 1 pizza. Plus, nobody likes what Dante puts on his pizza. As Axel puts the pizzas down, the phone rings and Dante slams his feet on the table, not only flipping up the boxes, but answering the phone. Axel then catches the boxes and sets his 2 pizzas out in front of himself. It's all a quick, a lot of action in a slow motion dealio. Dante would slam his feet down, but Axel would catch the phone. He doesn't trust his immature brother to answer any calls as of right now. Axel tells the caller that they're not open for business yet, they don't even have a name for the shop, and he hangs up. Dante, all the while, is enjoying his first slice of pizza. And that's when he asks Axel about, people are still calling? Yeah, and we're not even open yet. We never even named this place. How about, DA Demon Fighters? DA? Yeah, you're Dante, and I'm Axel. DA, and we fight demons. Keep working on it, bro. Sounds like a shitty fighting game. Fair enough. Another customer? We're actually closed,
Are you Dante and Axel, 2 of the sons of Sparda?
Now where did you hear that?
From your brother, Virgil. He sent this invitation for you both. I suggest you accept it.
Dante gets his table flip animation just like in the game, and Axel goes after Arkham. But Arkham is a lot more powerful than Axel gave him credit for. He seemed like just a normal human being. So his kick makes him do a backflip because Arkham grabs it and tosses him up. He lands next to Dante, and just as Dante cocks one of his guns and points it at where Arkham was, Arkham's gone. And Axel's just standing there like, okay, what was that about? Seems Virgil wants to party. Dante, I really wish you wouldn't. Well, it isn't your call, is it? Never really was. He hates me. And I love him all the same. Twice as many demons would ambush the brothers, skewer them, and we'd still get a badass action scene where the brothers are taking them all out. After this is where you choose a character. Dante, his story would go all the same. Axel is a bonus character in this situation. In this timeline, Axel would try to stop them from harming one another, effectively being a middle ground and trying to get to the top before Dante does, because he knows as soon as Dante gets up there, they're going to be at each other's throats. Axel wants to stop Virgil early. He wants Virgil to stop trying to attain useless power, and he wants Dante to stop just hating Virgil's guts. And so a commenter doesn't say it. He matures towards the end of this game, missing Virgil. So he's still that very immature person that we all know and love. Axel is a balancing force. He accepts both his human half and his demon half. Dante is more of the human-like person, and Virgil is more of a demon-like person. He doesn't understand what the point of humanity is, and Dante doesn't really understand what's being demons all cracked up to be, you know? Like, they don't make pizza. Having both halves accepted to him, he's able to pull out the devil trigger relatively early in the game. Not only that, but weapons that he would get normally through the run would be more akin to energy rather than actual weapons, rather than actual toys. After defeating Cerberus, he wouldn't get just a three-pronged, I don't know what you call that thing. It's like a nunchuck, but there's three of them. Instead, he would be able to manipulate his key, devil trigger, in order to use it like a whip or a grappling hook of some kind. More of a chain weapon. Kind of like how Ki can be used as a sword in several of the Dragon Ball media. That's pretty much what this Goku would be able to do with the demon energy in it. Even the discussion with Agni and Rudra would go differently, because Agni and Rudra wanted to entertain. It's been a while since they had anybody to talk to. As they talk back and forth, Axel starts to get bored and tells them, look, I'm kind of in a hurry. Can we make a deal here? How about this? Both of you come at me with all you got, and if you kill me, you kill me. Good job. But if you don't, I get to go through. Agni and Rudra then accept this challenge. The battle begins. Axel goes through and actually beats both of them. Instead of getting the swords, he leaves them behind, telling them about Dante, and telling them that Dante is an extremely skilled warrior with a red coat. Slow him down. However, they're not going to let him leave with nothing. So Agni and Rudra give him their blessing. With fiery fists and winged shoes, Axel's ready to go, fist fighting his way up to meet Virgil, who's very surprised that Axel made it up first.
Well, I never expected the Peacekeeper to be the first to get up here. Dante's disappointed me.
Virgil, what is this about?
Years ago, our father sealed the demon world away. I'm ready to reopen it and gain his power for my own. This tower is destined to open that seal, brother.
And you see no problem with that?
No. Do you?
You kidding? More challenges like that?
I'm all for it.
But I don't like the idea of humanity going down for it.
So you're here. Why? It can't be just for humanity's sake.
You know Dante, he goes way too overboard with this stuff. I'm here to stop you before he even gets here. You know Dante, he always takes this kind of stuff overboard. You don't need that kind of power to be strong. And I need to stop you before Dante gets up here.
Then why don't you come try, brother?
Axel and Virgil's duel would end with Axel being defeated and Virgil getting one of the pieces for the tower. Instead, Axel falls where Lady is. He passes out because of blood loss, sure, but he wakes up. Demon people are like that. However, he does wake up to a handgun barrel just about right here, close to his face.
Seriously? You know, most humans like to talk things out first.
Okay, what are you doing here? Trying to stop my bros from killing each other. What about you? Trying to stop my brothers from killing each other. What about you?
None of your business, demon.
Jeez, lady, I'm down but not out, you know.
I could fix that if you want me to.
I wouldn't try it. Not even you can stop what I am.
She shoots him in the head.
Ow! Bitch!
She unloads a few more rounds, and then Axel's about sick of this, grabs the gun, and tosses it aside.
Look, lady, you're starting to piss me off. And you won't like me if I start getting pissed off. I don't like you now. Too bad I don't have time to play with you. I have brothers to stop from killing each other. So, the least you can do, follow me or go your own way. I don't care which.
Do one of those brothers have a red jacket, by chance?
What's it to ya?
He jumped into a giant flying demon earlier, so there's no coming back from that.
He can take care of himself.
Lady then accompanies Axel on his way back up to confront Virgil. With Lady and Axel climbing up to meet Virgil, that's where things are going to be for right now. If you'd like a more Saiyan-centric timeline, then go back to the video that directed you here and check out that one. There's a Saiyan in that one, I promise you. Let me know which one you like best in the comments below that previous video. If you'd like to support me monetarily, check out the Patreon in the description below. And if you want a free way of supporting me and interacting with like people on the channel, go to the Step Discord in the Step description. For more what-ifs in the realm of video gaming and Dragon Ball alike, such as if Star Fox was part of the Dragon Ball canon, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!